Was Iga Swiatek's one-month doping suspension fair? Or does this saga reveal favoritism in tennis? With Jannik Sinner, the men's world #1, also facing a similar doping scandal earlier this year, fans and players are questioning whether tennis's anti-doping system is consistent or biased toward its biggest stars. On 28 November 2024, it was known that Iga Swiatek, a five-time Grand Slam champion, tested positive for the banned substance trimetazidine, TMZ, in August 2024 after an ITIA report revealed that she has accepted her one-month suspension under the tennis anti-doping program. TMZ, a heart medication banned for its performance-enhancing potential, was detected in an out-of-competition sample. Swiatek claimed the positive result was due to contamination from a melatonin supplement she used for jet lag. The International Tennis Integrity Agency deemed her violation unintentional and issued a one-month suspension. This suspension, running from September 12th to October 4th, forced Swiatek to miss three major tournaments: the Korea Open, China Open, and Wuhan Open. Meanwhile, also making her forfeit the $158,944 in prize money from the Cincinnati Open. Interestingly, Jannik Sinner, the men's #1 player, also faced a doping controversy earlier in 2024. He tested positive for clostebol, a banned anabolic agent, during the Indian Wells tournament. Like Swiatek, Sinner's case was ruled accidental, and the ITIA cleared him of intentional wrongdoing. However, the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, appealed this ruling, pushing for a harsher penalty. However, fans and critics have drawn comparisons between these cases, wondering if the ITIA handles top-ranked players more leniently. The timing of Swiatek's and Sinner's cases raises eyebrows. Both players were the most dominant forces in tennis this year. Swiatek won an impressive 7 titles, including the French Open and 3 WTA 1000 events, cementing her position as one of the sport's elite. Meanwhile, Sinner had a historic season, claiming 8 titles, including 2 Grand Slams, 3 Masters 1000 trophies, the ATP Finals, and the Davis Cup. Their incredible dominance naturally invites scrutiny when doping violations come to light. Coming to the aftermath of the report, Swiatek apologized publicly, calling the ordeal the worst experience of her life. She expressed relief that her innocence was recognized and vowed to continue her career with integrity. However, the tennis world remains divided. Simona Halep, a former world #1, received a much harsher penalty for a doping violation involving roxadustat in 2022. Halep's initial 4-year ban was reduced to 9 months after she proved contamination, but she lost 2 prime years of her career. Halep openly criticized the ITIA for what she perceives as preferential treatment in Swiatek's case. Lower-ranked players have faced even harsher outcomes. Mikael Ymer was banned for 18 months after missing 3 doping tests, despite never testing positive. Tara Moore, another player, was suspended for nearly 2 years due to contamination but received no leniency from the ITIA. Both have pointed to a double standard in how cases involving top-ranked players are handled. While the WTA and ITIA have defended Swiatek, emphasizing her clean record and commitment to fair play, critics argue that favoritism undermines the sport's integrity. Denis Shapovalov, a vocal critic of the ITIA, questioned why players like Halep and Ymer received harsher penalties for similar issues, suggesting that the rules may favor higher-ranked players. Even fans have expressed doubts, with some asking how Swiatek was allowed to compete so quickly after her suspension. This controversy also highlights the broader challenges of anti-doping enforcement in tennis. Contamination from medications and supplements is a recurring issue, and athletes are ultimately responsible for what enters their bodies. However, the inconsistent application of penalties raises questions about fairness and transparency in the system. As Swiatek prepares to return to the court soon, she faces both support and skepticism. Her incredible 2024 season, marred by this controversy, leaves lingering questions about how tennis governs itself. Is the sport protecting its brightest stars at the expense of fairness? Or are these rulings genuinely reflective of the circumstances? What do you think about Iga Swiatek's suspension? Was it fair, or does it reveal a deeper issue of favoritism in tennis? And how do you feel about the parallels with Jannik Sinner's case? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth sports analysis. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.